Hey, English learners! Welcome back to the Nemo English Podcast, your cozy little place to learn easy English through real, everyday conversations.
Hello, everyone. I'm Alice.
And I'm David, and today we're talking about something that sounds simple but actually hits very deep.
Yes, today's topic is It's Never Too Late.
I feel like this is one of those sentences people hear all the time but don't always believe.
Exactly. Like we say it to others, oh, don't worry, it's never too late. But when it comes to our own lives, suddenly we're like, well, maybe it is too late for me.
That's so true. We're very kind to other people but very strict with ourselves.
Always. And before we go deeper, just a quick reminder, if you don't understand every word today, that's totally okay. Just relax, breathe, and let the English grow naturally.
Listening is already a big step. You don't need to be perfect. Just being here means you're improving.
So, David, can I start with a slightly uncomfortable truth?
Oh no, that sounds serious. Go ahead.
I almost didn't start learning something new last year because I thought I was too old.
Really? You? But you're always learning something.
I know, but this time felt different. I wanted to learn how to draw, like real drawing, not just little sketches.
That sounds fun.
It does now, but at that time, I kept thinking, people start drawing when they're kids. If I start now, I'll be bad and I'll never catch up.
Ah, that dangerous thought. I'm too late.
Yes, it stopped me for months.
That reminds me of something I did, or actually something I didn't do.
Oh, here we go.
I wanted to learn how to play the guitar when I was younger, but I kept saying, I'll start next year.
Classic.
And then next year came, and I said the same thing again.
Let me guess, years passed?
Yep. And then one day I thought, if I had started back then, I'd be pretty good by now.
Ouch, that realization hurts.
It really does. And the worst part? I still didn't start right away.
Why?
Because now I had a new excuse. Now I'm even older. Now it's really too late.
Wow, that's like a trap.
Exactly. A mental trap.
You know what's interesting? Time is always moving forward, whether we act or not.
That's such a good point. Time doesn't wait for us to feel ready.
Right. So when we say it's too late, what we really mean is, I'm afraid.
Afraid of what?
Afraid of being bad, afraid of failing, afraid of looking stupid.
Yeah, nobody wants to feel embarrassed.
But here's the thing, we're already beginners in many parts of life.
True. Every new job, every new skill, we always start from zero.
Exactly. But when we're younger, we accept that more easily. We don't overthink it.
Yeah, kids don't say, oh no, I can't try this, I might fail.
They just jump in
And fall down.
and get back up again.
Over and over again.
I think a big part of the problem is the story we tell ourselves.
What do you mean?
Like, I should have started earlier, or people my age don't do this, or it's too late to change.
Yeah, those sentences feel very heavy.
They are, and they slowly stop us from even trying. It's like we close the door before we even touch the handle.
That's a beautiful way to say it. Thank you. I feel poetic today.
Very poetic.
Can I ask you something a bit deeper?
Of course.
Do you think people are afraid of change or afraid of losing their identity?
Oh, that's interesting. I think it's both.
Hmm.
Like, if someone says, I want to start dancing, they might think, but I'm not a dancer. That's not who I am.
Ah, so it's not just about learning a skill. It's about changing how you see yourself.
Exactly. And that can feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, because our identity feels safe, even if it limits us.
That's the scary part. Sometimes we stay small because it feels familiar.
Wow, that hits hard.
So instead of saying, I'm too late, what if we say, I'm just starting now?
That feels very different.
Right? It removes the pressure.
It also sounds more positive, more open.
And more honest, because the truth is, the best time to start was in the past.
But we don't have the past.
Exactly. So the second best time is now.
That's simple, but powerful. You know, I once met someone who started learning English at 45.
Really?
Yeah, and at first he felt very shy. He didn't want to speak.
That's very common.
But he kept going, slowly, step by step.
And?
2 years later, he was having full conversations.
That's amazing.
He told me I wasted many years thinking it was too late, but actually, I just needed to start.
That's such a strong message.
I think another important point is this. Progress doesn't come from age, it comes from habits.
Yes, that's huge.
You can be young and do nothing, or older and practice every day.
And guess who improves faster?
The one who shows up daily.
Exactly. It's not about when you start. It's about whether you keep going.
Can we talk about comparison? Oh, the dangerous game.
Yes. When people think it's too late, they often compare themselves to others.
Like, they started earlier, so I'll never be as good.
Exactly. But that thinking is not helpful.
Not at all. It just kills motivation.
Everyone has a different path.
And a different pace.
And a different reason for starting.
That's important. Your journey is yours.
Okay, let me ask you something funny.
I'm ready.
If you start learning guitar today, will you become a rock star tomorrow?
Obviously. By next week, I'll have a world tour.
Of course.
No, but seriously, that's another problem. People want fast results.
Yes, if they don't see progress quickly, they give up.
But real growth takes time.
Always.
So, Alice, did you finally start drawing?
Yes.
And?
I was terrible.
I love your honesty.
But you know what? It didn't matter.
Why not?
Because I enjoyed it, and slowly, I got better.
That's the key.
Not perfection, just progress.
You know what I realized recently?
Tell me.
5 years will pass anyway.
That's true.
So I asked myself, do I want to be 5 years older with new skills or with the same excuses?
Wow, that's powerful.
It made me rethink everything.
So if you're listening right now and you've been thinking, I want to improve my English, I want to start something new, I want to change my life,
But there's a voice in your head saying it's too late.
we want to gently tell you,
That voice is not the truth.
it's just fear.
And fear can be quieted.
With action.
You don't need a big plan.
You don't need to change everything today.
Just take one small step,
One lesson.
one conversation.
One attempt.
That's enough. Life is not a race.
There's no perfect timeline.
You're not behind.
You're just on your own path.
And starting now is always better than not starting at all.
That feels like a good place to pause this part of the conversation.
Yes. And in the next part, we're going to slow things down and go through some of the key words and expressions we use today.
Our little word tour.
So stay with us and let's keep learning together.
Welcome back, everyone. Now it's time for our favorite part, the word tour.
This is where we slow things down and look at some useful words and expressions from today's conversation.
Don't worry, we'll explain everything clearly with examples, and we'll repeat each word twice so you can practice your pronunciation.
Ready? Let's begin. Our first expression is too late.
It means that the right time has already passed.
Example is, I wanted to learn piano, but I thought it was too late.
But remember, today's message is that it's never too late.
Repeat after us. Too late.
Too late.
Next is catch up.
This means to reach the same level as someone else.
Example, she started learning English late, but she worked hard to catch up.
Repeat. Catch up. Catch up. Number 3, mental trap.
This is a way of thinking that stops you from growing or trying.
Example, thinking you are too old is a mental trap.
Repeat, mental trap. Mental trap. Next, overthink.
It means to think too much about something, often in a negative way.
Example, I overthink before starting something new.
Repeat, overthink. Overthink. Number 5, jump in.
It means to start something quickly, without too much thinking.
Example, don't wait too long. Just jump in and try.
Repeat, jump in. Jump in.
Next phrase, get back up.
It means to recover after failure or difficulty.
Example, he failed many times, but he always got back up.
Repeat, get back up. Get back up. Number 7, close the door.
In this context, it means to stop yourself from trying something.
Example, don't close the door on your dreams.
Repeat, close the door. Close the door. Next is show up.
It means to be present and take action, especially regularly.
Example, success comes when you show up every day.
Repeat, show up. Show up.
Number 9, give up. It means to stop trying.
Example, many people give up too early.
Repeat, give up. Give up.
And on to our last one, step by step.
It means to do something slowly, in small stages.
Example, you can improve your English step by step.
Repeat, step by step. Step by step.
And that's the end of our word tour.
If some of these words are new for you, don't worry. Just hearing them again and again will help you remember.
You can also try to use 1 or 2 of these expressions today in your own sentences.
That's how learning becomes real.
Before we finish, we want to leave you with a small message, something simple you can carry with you today.
If you've been waiting for the perfect time to start something,
This is your gentle reminder. The perfect time doesn't exist.
there will always be reasons to wait.
But there is also always a reason to begin.
Yes, of course.
Here's a small habit you can try starting today.
Just 5 minutes.
Yes, choose one thing you've been delaying. Maybe it's learning English, reading, writing, or even exercising.
And give it just 5 minutes.
No pressure, no big goal.
Just start.
Because starting is the hardest part.
Remember, you are not too late.
You are not behind.
You are not missing your chance.
You are simply at the beginning of something new.
And that is a beautiful place to be.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message.
And tell us in the comments what is something you've been wanting to start.
We'd love to hear your story.
Take care of your English.
And take care of your heart.
This is David.
And this is Alice.
And you've been listening to the Nemo English Podcast. Bye.